Hey guys, sorry about sitting here for so long without saying nothing. You probably thought I was crazy, or at least I guess. But my computer was trying to lock up, and by the time my camera actually came on and showed that I was doing anything, it showed that it had already recorded like 9 seconds. So if that's the case, um, I don't know, guys. If that is the case, you'll just have to. I'm sure the audio and video is going to be off anyway. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Today is, let's see, what is today? Of course, it won't show it. January 28th, Saturday, January 28th. Makes it, of course, day 28 on our Daily Bear Project 2012. So it is good to be here, guys. I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can because, as you guys know, on Saturday night, usually running behind. I just had to, we got to have our business meeting tomorrow after church. So I had to run a bunch of copies off of the financial status for the church. So I've been doing that. I still got to get my sermon finished up. I've been out working on the car. So guys, pray for me. My throat. I don't feel bad or anything. You know, I don't know. I've been wearing a mask and stuff while I've been sanding Bondo, and I wear a respirator when I spray paint and everything. But I don't know. I think I've got a little Bondo dust maybe somehow. Because I guess like all of us, I'll have my mask on and sanding, and then maybe you think you're done. You say, all right, I'm good, and then you find another little spot, and instead of getting all the mask back on, you just you'll sand it. Just I'm just going sand for 5 seconds. That won't hurt me, and so we all do stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, it may be that, and it may not. I may just be, I've had this happen before. I may just be getting laryngitis. So pray for me, guys. You guys will see us tonight and in the morning. Pray that my voice will straighten up enough for me to do church tomorrow, and I'm sure that it will. So pray for the church tomorrow, guys. Like I've been telling you all, the church is in a bad financial hole. We need attendance to pick up. We just need things to get better. And I'm gonna try to do like Brother Milo gave the advice to not give up 5 minutes before the miracle. So we got to keep trudging along, as long as we can. So everybody just pray for that tomorrow. Pray we'll have a good service and have enough people show up and all that. So I appreciate that, guys. Let's see what else. Like I said, I have been working on the car. Talked to Darren today again. Darren, it's always nice to talk to you. I know you were in a little bit of a hurry to get out to the racetrack. You lucky dog, you. It must be nice to get to go out to middle end of January here, get to run out to the racetrack and watch them race. But Darren went to the 24 hours, the Rolex 24-hour race at Daytona. He went this evening, so I watched it most of the day on TV, flipping back and forth on Speed Channel. But it would be nice to be there live. But you can tell, guys, my throat's breaking up. So anyway, like I said, I talked to Darren, and he straightened me out on a few things. So, guys, I think I'm ready to seal and paint. So I've got everything done. Everything's masked off. Tomorrow when we get home from church after I eat, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to clean everything, grease and wax it, and clean it with window cleaner too, like Brother Darren does. I use this exact same brand he uses, a Sprayway, whichever one it is. So that's what we've always used. So I'm gonna clean it all up and put sealer on it, and hope that I'm gonna, after I get the sealer on it, I'll know how my body works turned out. I guess I'll be able to see whether anything's coming through or not. So I'm gonna try to do that, guys. Now tomorrow it's supposed to be a little cooler here, so if it's too cold or something, I can't get the garage up temperature, something like that happens, then I'll let you guys know. You'll know you know, if I get to paint it and it turns out all right, no, if I get to paint it, you guys will know. So if not, you know, then I'll just tell you. So let's see. I'm gonna do the trunk. That's what I'm just gonna finish the trunk, get it done, so I can let Mom use the car for a little bit, and you know, then next week or something when the temperature comes back up, I'll pull it back in. And I believe now that I believe I've learned so much. No joke, guys. I've learned so much about bodywork over the last week, talking to Darren and watching videos and just with this experience. I believe even though the roof is double the size of the trunk, I honestly believe I can knock it out quicker now because you know because I'm closer to knowing what I'm doing. So anyway, I like Brother Milo. I liked your video a while ago showing you scraping that trailer hitch and all that. You said that was silicone you were scraping off there. Why did they have silicone all over their trailer hitch? That didn't make any sense to me. What they were doing there. So anyway, I watched your video, brother, and I like what you said about the body work. You know, about getting the body work finished out and not relying on the primer. You know, to fill everything up. You know, to fill all the bad places in, and that's what I'm trying to do on this truck. And that's one thing even, you know, Darren talked about. He said, you know, usually when you're doing quick bang out jobs, you know, you kind of, he says, he said, I even admitted, he said, I abuse some of the materials sometimes. The sealer and stuff, he was talking about the sealer would fill up to a 180 scratch. You know, and he said, you know, the finer you can finish it, the better. So I finished my trunk out in 400 grit. So, I mean, I probably could have went even finer than that. I don't think I had any finer. But, you know, I finished it in 400. They may be a stray 180 scratch here and there, maybe from the DA that got wild that I didn't see. So, but, you know, I tried to finish it as good as I could, guys. And I'll be honest, I don't expect this trunk to come out perfect. You know, I mean, I expect it to look a lot better than it did. You know, from the help that Darren's gave me and Milo and everybody else. I couldn't have done it without you guys. You know, but I still don't expect it to come out perfect. You know, I just don't. I mean, I'm not a I'm not a body man. I don't expect my first time for it to be perfect. So, uh, you know, I hope it is. I hope it's looks good. I hope it's close to perfect. But, you know, I really don't expect it to be perfect. I expect there to be some little flaws. Uh, so anyway, getting off that subject, uh, I'll let you know tomorrow, guys, one way or the other, whether I paint it or not. So I got to get my fans set up to blow all the paint out. I've got 3 fans. I'm gonna blow one. I got one window setting this way, like in the front of the garage. And then I got one window over here, you know, 90 degrees to this window. I'm gonna set a fan in each one of those windows to suck out, and then I'm probably gonna open the door and set another fan at the door there. So hopefully I'll have three fans. Uh, and you know, in a 900 square foot garage, which I know that it's actually fairly big. You know, it's a lot bigger than a paint booth, but I'm hoping those 3 fans will at least get the stuff out quick enough. You know, so I won't have to breathe it, and the overspray won't fall back down and kill it. So anyway, guys, I think that's about it as far as all that goes. Uh, guys, keep praying for Brother Jeff Yokup. The Lord's had him on my mind the last couple of days. You know, especially ever since Brother John told me about him having some heart problems. So, but he's just had the Lord's had him on my mind more today. So, let's pray for Jeff. Let's see, guys. That's about all the jibber jabber tonight. Guys, again, just keep praying for my business. It's just, you know, like I told you guys Friday, I didn't get to draw. Well, I ended up getting to take a little money, but I mean very little. To be honest, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills this week. Well, the Lord's going to provide. That's all I know. But He's not. It's not here yet. Is all I can say. You know, I've got to make my Snap-on tool payment, and some other stuff that I'm obligated to do. I've run up a little bill down here at the parts house buying this paint and stuff well, not the paint. You know, I got the paint from Darren, but primer and edge primer and urethane primer, and I've got sandpaper, DA paper, regular sandpaper, spray gun, paint gun filters. Oh, that's one more thing I was going to ask Milo and Darren about, because I know they paint a lot. Those little cheap screw-on filters, guys. I've broke 4 of those this week. Every one I put on I put 2 of them on a DA. See, every time I would start the DA, water would start coming out. That was before I put my filter on my compressor. Well, 2 of them blowed out on me. So I said, well, it's where it's on a DA and it's shaking, it's cracked, blah, blah, whatever. But guys, I've used 2, and they're Motor Guard, the orange ones, Motor Guard brand. I've used them before. I don't know what's going on here. 2 of them just on paint guns, just sealing. Unhook them, and they'll be all right. Literally lay the gun on the bench, come back out the next day, and it cracked around the bottom of it. So anyway, what I'm getting at, all 4 of my Motor Guard filters, my little orange filters, are busted. But now my air trapper on my compressor, I've got it on, and I think I've pretty much run all the air out. What I'm asking you guys is, with this dryer in my air compressor now, on my air compressor to dry my lines and everything, is that good enough? Is that good enough? Can I get by without using those little orange filters on my paint gun? I mean, if you say no, you need that, then I don't know. I'll have to go try to find one somewhere tomorrow, or rig one of these up or something. But I mean, I figured that's what that filter does. I got the big. I mean, I got a big, inline unit. A dryer, compressed air dryer. So, and I can already tell a big difference in my air. So anyway, just kind of leave a message or whatever. If you think that's good enough without using a little screw-on filter. Or whatever you guys think. So, but I was just gonna say, guys, like I said, pray for us. What I was getting at, I bought a bunch of stuff down at the parts house, which I'm lucky that them guys, that's where we buy most of our auto parts, and they're good guys. And I told him I'd pay him actually today for this stuff, but I was planning on drawing a payday, and I didn't get to draw a payday, so I'm gonna have to try to pay him over the next week anyway. So just pray for us, guys. Pray your business will pick up, and I know that it will. Got to have faith in the Lord. So anyway, the important part this evening, guys, and that is, of course, the Word of God. Romans 12, verse 7, and I excuse me for this, guys. I'm about to give me a little drink to maybe straighten my throat out. Romans 12:7, here we go. Or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching. Or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. And Paul's just talking about the different aspects of life, guys, and the different people, different. Some people give, some people minister, some people teach, some people rule. That's what he's talking about here. And these are gifts from God. Verse 9, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is, oh, excuse me, guys, that pop got me. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. Simple stuff, guys. Stuff we ought to be doing anyway. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love. In honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation. And guys, this is the one I've struggled with my whole life. And maybe that's why God's kept me in it so much. Being patient in tribulation. Guys, it's hard to, while you're going through things in your life, things are all to pieces. It's hard to be patient. And it's hard to keep a good, say I'm going to be happy. And I'm, even though, like I said right now, I'm sitting here with little to no money, with bills I can't pay, the church is in bad shape, with bills that it can't pay. I'm not going to lie about it. It's hard. It's hard to sit here and hold your chin up and smile and laugh and go on, especially when you see people that are out here that don't even try to do good. I mean, we try as Christians, even though we let God down, we fail him miserably. When you see people out here not even trying to serve God, not even trying to do good, and you see them just prospering, you see them not having any troubles, you see them just, having stuff give to them, You know, it's tough, guys. I'm not going to lie about it. But God will teach us to do these things. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Distributing to the necessity of saints, given to hospitality. Bless them which persecute you. Bless and curse not. That's another hard one, guys, to bless somebody that persecutes us. What does that mean by blessing them? You know, show them a good countenance. Pray for them. You know, you don't necessarily have to go be their best friend, but, you know, don't curse at them. Don't be mean to them. Rejoice with them that do rejoice, and weep with them that weep. That means when people are rejoicing, we need to hold them up. We need to lift them up and be glad for their happiness. And when people are in bad situations, when they weep, we need to go comfort them. Be of the same mind one toward another. Mind not high things. Things of this world, guys, things we look at, the high things, you know, we need to not mind them. But condescend to men of low estate. Be not wise in your own conceits. Recompense to no man evil for evil. Provide things honest in the sight of all men. This is saying, guys, we can't get back at people when they do things to us. You know, I was just like the boy on that four-wheeler on us. You know what everybody told me to do when he sued us? And, of course, most people knew we were going to win. And they said, well, even afterwards, too, they were saying, you know what you should do? When you beat him in court, countersue him. Countersue him for the time and the money you've had to take off of work, for your lawyer, and all these different things, for slandering your name, for the money he still owes you. You know, go hit him for $2,000 or $3,000 lick. You know, and since you won the first case, you know you'll probably win that one. We could have done that, guys, but there was no use in it. And I'm not going to lie about it. I didn't necessarily completely take that high road there because of this, because I knew God would want me to. Part of it was because to sue somebody and all that, it's trouble. You got to go do it. Plus, we'd had to take another day off work to go to court, at least one day, probably 2 days. And, you know, it wasn't worth it to do that either. But now I did think about this. I said, no, it's too easy. That's what's wrong with our society today. It's too easy to go sue somebody. It's too easy to go take somebody to court. It's too easy to just say somebody done something to you with no proof of it, and them just come pick you up in the back of a police car and take you to jail just because that person said you done it. That's the way our society's gotten. We can't repay evil for evil, guys. We can't keep doing it. Somebody's got to take the high road. We have to turn that other cheek sometimes. Now, when we turn that other cheek, we can't let that other person kill us. We got to defend ourselves. But, sometimes, we got to know. We got to know from the Lord when to do that and how far to take it. So, anyway, guys, I love you all. This video's turned out longer than I wanted it to be, as usual. Thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody that's helped me with this car. Of course, I'm sitting here talking like it's done. Hopefully tomorrow night when I make my video, I will be able to say thank to everybody. The trunk's done and it looks good. And we just have to wait and see, guys. Like I said, hopefully it's good enough. Hopefully it'll pass the muster. I've tried to take every step I could. That's one reason I've aggravated Darren so much. I've tried to take every step I could. I had part of the car maxed off, and it had a little bit of dust and stuff where I'd wet sanded it. That water got on there and dried. I took all the old masking off the car because I said, if my paint gun hits that, it'll blow dust. I took all my old masking off. I blowed the car down. I took the trunk up. I've blowed all the way around the trunk with the air hose. I've tried to blow everything that I thought would be dirty, getting all the dust and dirt away from it. So the paint gun I'm going to use, though, the only thing kind of about it, that matte gun, I'm going to seal the car with my cheap gun, then I'm going to paint the base and the clear with the matte gun. I've not used that gun yet, so, it's, I hope I can get used to it quick. So, anyway, guys, pray for me. Pray for that this car turns out for me. If it don't, if I put the sealer on it, it looks horrible. I guess it's no big deal to take the sealer back off and fix it. But, if that's what happens, that's what I'll do. But anyway, guys, pray for that. Pray for my church tomorrow. Pray for Brother Jeff. Uh, I guess that's about it. Let's all pray for each other. I love all you guys. Good Lord willing, guys, I'll be here tomorrow night. Until I see you again. Good night. God bless.